Hey guys, Malcolm Copper of Glass, and this is your weekly roundup. The reviews are in and everyone is saying that the Samsung Galaxy S4 is a great phone, but it is a horrible design and they really need to step up their build quality. A lot of the reviewers at the moment are saying that the internals of the phone are insanely good. There's a lot of maybe bloatware that you don't need in terms of the extra features that they've been kind of going on about, like air gestures and things, but the main thing that is bringing that score down is the design of the phone. It looks exactly like the Galaxy S3, maybe a little bit bigger, but the actual design itself is just horrible plastic and just feels really horrible to hold, kind of really greasy, really sweaty, not really a fan of the design. So everyone's giving it low scores because of that reason. Obviously with phones like the iPhone 5 and the HTCOne, I think Samsung really need to step up their game with their next phone, be it the Galaxy S5 or maybe something in between. So hopefully they can kind of learn from their mistakes and make a premium phone that everyone's going to like. Speaking of premium phones, the HTCOne is also getting the reviews now as well. Everyone is saying that it is an insanely good phone. Obviously our review is up on the site now as well if you want to have a look at that. The main drawback though that myself and a lot of other people are saying is the battery life. The battery life could be a lot better. I'm thinking maybe they've kind of sacrificed some of that battery life to have it nice and thin, really nice form factor with the design. The OS and everything is really nice, really good to use. Make sure you check out our review. I think we gave it about a 9.5, like I say, only losing that 0.5% there just for the battery life itself. Xbox fans are really happy this week because there has now been a date set for the next Xbox reveal. It says on the invitation, come to see the next generation of gaming. We're really looking forward to see what they've got. There's been no details yet on any Xbox information. Obviously PlayStation have already laid their cards down with the PlayStation 4 event which happened a while ago. Really hoping that the Xbox event is a lot better and Microsoft can really step up their game to kind of show everybody what they're going to be playing in 2013 by the end of, and obviously going forward in the next couple of years as well, to kind of be the next big console that you want to be buying. And I hope they've got some really good exclusive games as well, and they focus mainly more on the games and things than they do on the software, because I'm really excited to be playing some great new games, not necessarily about interacting with all my friends, connectivity and all this kind of stuff. I just want to see what the graphics are going to be like. Sticking with gaming, Nintendo have revealed that they are not going to be doing a press conference at E3 this year. Instead they're going to be having a smaller event either at E3 or just before, which they're going to be showcasing some of their new features for the rest of 2013 and going forward as well. Now obviously they've already announced the Wii U, which is out. It's not selling great at the moment. If you look at some of the sales figures, they could really improve. So hopefully it's just going to be about some new games, maybe some exclusives, maybe the next Mario title. So we'll keep our eyes peeled for that as well. On to movie news now, and Iron Man 3 is now out in the cinema. Obviously it is the third movie in the Iron Man franchise. It is done by Joss Whedon, who is obviously the guy that done the Marvel movie, and he's done some previous Marvel movies before. This film looks insane. Obviously I'll put a link down in the description to where you can catch the trailer. I would highly recommend going to see this film. Something also to put in your calendars as well is Star Trek Into Darkness. It's the second Star Trek film from J.J. Abrams, and it's going to be coming out on the 2nd of May 2013. Really looking forward to this. Also there's been a lot of trailers leading up to this, and also I'm not sure if you've seen, but I may put up a picture now. This is the supposed Enterprise that is going to be fighting Captain Kirk in the movie, and it is also featured in the new trailer, which will be down in the description. Really looking forward to this film, and I hope that it lives up to expectations. In Apple news now, and kind of the biggest story of the week, WWDC 2013, which is the Worldwide Developers Conference, has now got a date. It is going to be going from June 10th to June 14th, and it's going to highlight a lot of new features coming from Apple, mainly focusing, they've said, on maybe, well, no one has actually said yet, but I'm slightly thinking it's going to be more on the software side than it is any hardware. Also they're going to really focus on iOS and Mac OS as well, maybe announcing the next couple of features for that. Obviously iOS 7 and the next version of Mac, which obviously is going to have some sort of cat name to it, but no one really knows just yet. And I hope that they also announce something in terms of new hardware. Obviously the iPhone 5 now is getting on a bit. There's some new phones out that are insanely good. I think Apple need to step up their game, either with an iPhone 6 announcement, which is probably quite unlikely. More likely it's going to be the iPhone 5, and I think also they may announce some things to do with the iPad as well, maybe the iPad 5 that's been floating around with obviously the thinner bezel and everything like that. Alright, so that's been your weekly roundup. Stay tuned to Copy of Glass for the latest tech news. Don't forget to rate, subscribe and also like this video. Any questions about what I've spoken about today, I'll be more than happy to answer. And obviously all the links to what I've been talking about during this week's show will also be down in the description as well. So like I say, I'm Mark from Copy of Glass, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.